In honor of the 1-year anniversary of Kim Peake's passing, we are rebroadcasting a message she gave on justice. The Peake family has also started the Kim Peake Foundation. It is a charitable foundation registered at the IRS. If you're interested in what they will be doing, please go to the link in the description and sign up for the email.
You call the sun to rise, and you lay it down to rest. You hold this heart of mine, and you hold my every breath. Such an awesome God, so mighty, so holy, so wonderful. Such an awesome God, so selfless, so generous, so faithful you are. Seated in majesty, reigning in holiness. The table is set for me, for you are the living bread. Such an awesome God, so mighty, so holy, so wonderful. Such an awesome God, so selfless, so generous, so faithful you are. And nothing comes close to the Lord Almighty. Nothing as sweet as His love and mercy. Nothing comes close to the Lord Almighty. And nothing as sweet as your love and mercy. Oh, nothing comes close to the Lord. Oh, nothing as sweet as His love and mercy. Oh, nothing comes close to the Lord Almighty. Nothing as sweet as your love and mercy. There's nothing sweeter, sweeter than your love, Jesus. Jesus, the Son of God, hung on a cross to die, but not even death itself could hold you down. For you rose to life. Such an awesome God, so mighty, so holy, so wonderful.
There isn't enough time to do all of the good things. There is only enough time to do the best things. And you know, the best things are the works He's created for me to do, right? There's so many good things. How many of you just wish you could just do everything? There's just not enough time if you could just have all the time to do everything you wanted to do, right? There's so many good things to do. But there's only time to do the best things for us, and those best things are the works He's created for me to do. And in your life, the best things are the works He's created and prepared for you to do. Those words still guide my life.
Oh, the name of God is kindness, and He's pouring out on us. Oh, He's pouring out on us. Oh, the name of God is mercy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So my prayer tonight is that through worship, you find yourself breathing in a little deeper, dropping your shoulders a little bit to relax. And as you focus on who God is, you will find rest in who He has created you to be and the works He's prepared for you to do. Let me say that again. As you focus on who God is, you will find rest in who He has created you to be and the works He's prepared for you to do, and you can release the rest. Ladies, He's worthy of our praise. His name is truly majestic over all the earth.
And it's pouring out of us. And now it's pouring out of us. And now it's pouring out of us. Such an awesome God. So mighty. So holy. So
welcome, everybody. I'm Kim Cross, and on July 18th, heaven welcomed home one of God's finest creations. When I was asked to speak at Kim's funeral today, I was honored and I was very, very humbled. I knew that my words would fall short and never do her justice. She had so many amazing qualities that words just wouldn't suffice. But words were not what made her so amazing. It was who she was and what she did that made her incredible and memorable. After all, Kim Possible was her nickname, and it fit her perfectly. Have you ever met someone you liked the moment you met them? Have you ever known someone that always, always surpassed your expectations? Have you ever wanted to be more like somebody that you knew and admired and who never let you down or disappointed you? And have you ever become a better person because of that person? Kim was that for me, and I know she was obviously that for many of you. She was beautiful inside and out. She was intelligent, kind, and compassionate. She was strong and courageous, and she was generous. She loved giving gifts. Kim always put others first and made everyone feel loved and appreciated. And she was a great listener, always full of wisdom and encouragement. And that girl, she accomplished whatever she put her mind to. And she worked always to make a difference in the lives of others. In addition to all of this, Kim was a supportive and loving wife. She raised 3 incredible children. She served this church and her community and had a successful career and was the kind of friend that everybody wanted in their life. Kim lived out the greatest commandment: love your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love others. About 2.5 years ago, I started a small group. It was probably the most amazing group of women that I'll ever know. we invited Kim to join our group. When her health was declining, we knew she needed to get out of the house for a bit. She needed to be with others, and she needed fellowship. And we knew it would be a blessing to her. It was. But in typical Kim Peake fashion, she became the blessing to us. She was immediately loved by everybody in the group, and it was as if she was always a part of us. There were only 6 women in the group, and now 3 were named Kim, so she fit right in. Little confusing, but good. If she wasn't able to come to us due to the amount of pain she was experiencing, we brought the group to her. And no matter what, she always still managed to contribute precious wisdom and insight, to pray for other people, and to even add humor to our discussions. Recently, we asked her if she would allow us to study one of the books that she had written. She loved that idea. The book was called Quicksand, and it was about her struggle with her health journey. We got to witness how she lived out her incredible faith while serving others. Just as Christ came to serve and not be served, so did Kim Peake. God has given us all gifts and strengths to be used for the good of others. And Kim had more gifts than most. She used them exactly how God intended, to make a real difference for the good of others. After 25 years of friendship with Kim, I knew her very well. And obviously, if you knew her, you knew that she loved flowers. Flowers are another one of God's best creations. And like Kim, they add so much beauty to this world. There were always beautiful bouquets of flowers on her kitchen island and in her bedroom. But as much as we all love flowers, they never last as long as we want them to. During one of our recent small group gatherings, I learned that if you put a penny in the vase, it makes the flowers last a little bit longer. So, with her battle and unrelenting pain, it forced her right hand to be clenched all the time. Now, I can't prove it, but I think she snuck a penny into that fist so that she could hold on just a little bit longer. She still had things she wanted to do and accomplish, and she wasn't ready to leave us so soon. Because those things that she wanted to do, those things were for other people, especially her family. So, in closing, the next time you see flowers, think of Kim. The next time you get flowers, put a penny in the vase so they'll last longer, and think of Kim. But most importantly, the next time you think of something you can do to make a difference in somebody else's life, do it, and think of Kim. Let us all continue to serve God while serving others, while adding beauty to this world, just like Kim. Thank you.
I feel like my name should be Kim, but I'm not Kim. My name is Lori Mers. I am deeply humbled and honored to share a few words today with you all about my dear friend Kim Peake, who I've shared a deep friendship with since 2002. She was not a friend for a reason or a season, but what I felt was a lifetime. We walked through many stages of life together, sharing our experiences as a wife and a mother, 2 roles we valued higher than any other. We were alike in more ways than I can count, and people often thought we were sisters. We were both firstborns. We were rule followers. We were process-oriented. We were organized. We were list makers. We were avid football fans. And we were country and worship music fans. And we would often show up somewhere dressed alike. I kid you not. So, as a side note today, I'm wearing navy today just for her, as we joked often that we were going to step out of our comfort zone and wear navy because the navy was the new black. But in all seriousness, what I valued so much about our friendship was that we pushed each other each and every day to use our God-given talents to be the best versions of ourselves each and every day. We made each other better together. So what was Kim's secret sauce? What were the little things that Kim invested in her life that made her better? And as her friend, I felt like I got just a little glimpse into those things that she did on a daily basis to make her better. So here's a few ingredients of her secret sauce. Her highest priority above all else was investing in her faith. She spent personal time with the Lord each and every day and in prayer. She was one of the biggest prayer warriors I know. And one of the last times I spoke with her and spent time with her, the first thing she did was she asked me about my daughter because I knew among all the pain she was feeling, she was praying for my daughter, Stacia. This woman journaled like you've never seen anybody journal. And I've been told that there were a few lying around the house, some full, some empty. But you know what she did with those? She jotted down her thoughts, her feelings, her hopes, her dreams, her prayers, and those things that she was thankful for. And she loved giving journals as gifts, and I was the recipient of several of those. She set goals and words of intention and shared them with me and maybe others for accountability. And we did a really special thing the last few years is we would pick a word of intent, as we called it. And I did this with several friends, but it was very special to do with Kim. And we would pick a word of focus for the year and then ask each other about that word. And Kim's word was the same, the last two words, and that was very simple, and it was peace. She just wanted peace. Kim was a lifelong learner. She always had a book stack and listened to podcasts. And whenever she was definitely my go-to person on any topic that I needed something on, whether it be personal growth, just something for fun. She was my go-to gal. And oftentimes we read and discussed books together because we both just wanted to be better people. And so we would challenge each other and learn and discuss books together. Kim also had a very servant's heart for helping others. As Kim mentioned, she helped with her church. Kim and I had the opportunity to serve on several nonprofit boards together, and she loved serving others one-on-one. Another thing that Kim loved, as you can see from up here, is she loved nature. And she understood the importance of nature, and she knew how good that was for the soul. And she appreciated God's beauty. She loved being in the mountains or on a hiking trail. She also was very unique in that she was not afraid to share her life experiences and wisdom with others. And she shared the highs and she shared the lows, and that's what I appreciated about her. And she did that through speaking, she did that through books, and oftentimes it was just over a cup of coffee or meeting you in the hall, or she was who she said she was. She was who God created her to be. She was authentic, as I call it. It was one of those traits that I admired the most about her. She made people feel loved, valued, and welcome from the very first time she met you. She was a magnet, as I called it. You craved more of her once you had an opportunity to be in her presence. When you met Kim, you didn't have to guess if that was the real Kim Peake. She was what she was. There was no fronts. She never hid behind anything. What you saw was what you got with Kim. She never craved the spotlight or attention, but was always focused on others and their well-being. I will miss my dear friend. She was my confidant. She was my cheerleader. We loved music. And one of my favorite songs was a song from Casting Crowns. Some of you may be familiar with them. And it's a song called Praise You in the Storm. Kim exemplified this song. She chose to praise and find gratitude in the midst of her excruciating pain. Even though I have a hole in my heart, knowing I will no longer have my friend by my side, as I'm sure many of you do, I am choosing today to praise God in this storm. Because you know why? This is what Kim would want me to do. And I feel the best way that each of us can honor Kim today and in the days to come is to consider the various ingredients of her secret sauce and to find ways to incorporate them into each of our own lives to carry on her beautiful legacy. I'll miss you, friend.